Welcome back, everyone. This week, our activity is to make the sequence of a rainbow out of beads. And there are a couple of steps that we have to do first. So, dig in your paper bag and find the bag that has a big white block. This block is made of styrofoam. It's a little squishy, so be careful. You found your bag, you can take everything out. You can set the block aside, and all of these fuzzy colored sticks, they're called pipe cleaners, you can set those aside, and be careful because they do have a little bit of a pointy end. What you're left with should be a bag of beads. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. And some colored papers. What I want you to do is lay the colored papers out in front of you in the rainbow sequence. And you'll notice one of the colors is missing. Take one bead out of the bag at a time. Place that bead on the color it goes with. So this was an orange bead. I'm going to put it on the orange. Or if you're in for a challenge and your grown-up says it's okay, you can borrow a plate and dump all the beads out at a time and sort them that way. Come back for more instructions after all of the beads have found a color. Except the trick is there are clear beads. Set those aside on a separate plate or a separate cup or just on the table by itself, and I'll give you more instructions later. Now that all of your beads are sorted onto the proper color, you can take out your pipe cleaners. Let's start in order of the sequence, so we're going to start with red. Now very gently tap the ends. There's a knobby end, one that's not too pokey, and a really pokey end. You can ask your grown-up for help. You would need to take the not so pokey end, the knobby end, and string all of the beads of the same color onto, beads are running away from me, onto that color. So let's just start doing red beads on the red pipe cleaner. Once you have all your beads on, push them to the middle so that they're touching and so that there's a little bit of the pipe cleaner showing on each end. Next, take all of your orange beads and string them on to the orange pipe cleaner, remembering to make space a little bit at each end. A little bit showing on this end, a little bit showing on this end. Then you can set it aside with the red for now. Do the same with the yellow beads and set it aside when you're done. Do the same for the green beads and set it aside when you're done. Do the same with your blue beads. Dark blue and the dark blue pipe cleaner. Use the dark blue pipe cleaner. Set it aside when you're done. The tricky one. There weren't any indigo beads or specifically indigo pipe cleaners. So we're going to substitute our set of clear beads that we set aside and this light blue pipe cleaner, and that will hold the place for our indigo color in the sequence when we add them to the block. So line up your clear beads on your light blue pipe cleaner and set it aside when you're done. Last, set up your purples. So take your purple beads and add them to your purple pipe cleaner. When you're all done, check back for more instructions. So now that all of our bead color pipe cleaners are put together, it's time to put them together to make a rainbow. So if you get out your block, you'll notice there are colored dots on the top that look like a rainbow, and the numbers. 1 is red, 2 is orange, 3 is yellow, 4 is green, 5 is blue, 6 is gray. Indigo's the one that's been substituted a lot, which means we're using other things for that. 6 is gray, and 7 is violet or purple. So if you flip it on the top, and you're probably going to need a grown-up to help you with this because the styrofoam's a little tricky. You'll remember that we saved a little bit of pipe cleaner that did not have beads on it in the end. So with your grown-up's help, if you push into the colored dot that matches, so the red and the red and the orange and the orange, and you kind of fix it to be an arch. Rainbow is in the shape of an arch. Have your grown-up help you put the rest of the colors in order. It'll look like this, and if you tip it back, it'll look like a rainbow. But if you turn it to its side, it'll show you the sequence or the pattern or the order always starts with red, then orange, then yellow, green, blue, indigo, and purple. Show me a picture and let me know which of the colors in the order is your favorite and what number in the sequence it is. I hope you enjoy all the books I picked out this week.